Welcome back, my dear friends. Welcome back to ever so amazing, sexy Age of Wonders Planetfall, where I am playing an amazing game that is made, of course, by Triumph Studios. An amazing studio that is dear to my heart since 1999. So continuing on in Paladra, we start, and from Paladra we go. So first and foremost, battles at hand. I have reports that from Lysander himself that we have an enemy unit, specifically a little group of ugly Hopperhound blade moths, well, Hopperhounds general. We have advanced Hopperhounds, so they are gonna be a little bit more problematic. They do have evolutionary mutation, better than any others. It has plus 200 morale and plus 2 resistant to all status effects. Additionally, small grants plus 5 health points and contaminated claws. A tier 1 offensive mod. So I have 8 strength chance to cause poison to biological and cyber units for 3 turns. Additionally, small grants the unit 10% increased damage on all abilities. So the monsters are definitely mutating, and of course, I'm thinking personally that the Lysander at this point is more in term where we're slowly expanding. Let's have a little bit more fun with wasting these creatures, these abominations, these mutations of the planet. Because we all know that these types of mutations and monsters can never be completely wiped out from any planet. They are a evolutionary step of the most primal, the most simplest insect of years and years before the nuclear disasters that happened on Leave 6. So these are what happened after 200 years to the little crickets and whatever types of insects this planet had to offer. We will wipe them out. So let's check out our elite infantry. Now they are elite only because of the fact that they are elite Lysander. They are elite infantry, they are elite troopers, the ghost units. They have nanite injectors, phase walk modulators, and of course better armor. The monsters are on the move. Let's see what we have. Again, we can see that our units are much more advanced than before. They are veterans. And they, again, as I said, have the nanite injectors, phase walk modulator, and completely new thing, the interlocking armor. So they are plated ghosts. We also, of course, have an amazing weapon of choice, which is the gunship itself. We can do this, which I actually learned. Is it Z? Yes, Z. Control Alt and Z, and we can actually remove these banners and not see the actual health points. I consider that more cinematic. And of course, we can also remove complete UI if we wanted to. But for now, I think this is enough. So our plated ghosts can walk through anything, almost, I think. As you can see, just walk through all these destroyed cars. A new frontier indeed. This is. So we have to watch a little bit for the Hopperhounds. They have been advancing slowly. 2 mods on them, and we have the blade moths themselves. They all have the air lip and combat jump, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, all of them. 11 damage. So we'll have to watch out for how far this monstrosity can actually jump. This is a air leap, and this is a combat jump. Is that just the max range, I guess? But the red tells us exactly how much they can move in this one turn, so we can avoid that by moving in with our plated ghosts. First ones on the move. behind the crates. The engineers are there to set up a turret if need be and repair Binky and of course our gunship. The enemy, while do not have any type of range attacks, they do have the air leap. So that means they could potentially jump on the Vanguard gunship. Let's go around. Completely around. Let's go around and flank them with the gunship, while we can also utilize Binky to go around, maybe even with Lysander, though the options for completely outmaneuvering these monstrosities are not that great. They're in a good position to defend, though. They're in a very good position to defend. Let's lure them out if need be with Lysander. Next is the engineer. You could set up a turret, right? Yes, you could set up a turret. They could reach you. They could maybe not reach you. So the Hopperhound Manhunter Advanced could reach us if we get this close. We need one action point for a turret. And I want to set up the turret, to be honest. Go behind the cover. Excellent. Set up a turret right here. Excellent. Turn this turret towards the enemy. We can immediately open fire. Only 25% defense mode and again long range. Then let's do Overwatch. Preferably Overwatch. Overwatch with my Plated Ghost. Another unit of the Plated Ghost will go with Lysander to the side. And the other one completely the side of the right. That is the right side. No way of actually... Can we heal them? 48 doesn't... We do not actually need nanite injectors. Let's turn it towards those blade moths. Thank you very much. This unit of ghosts can go completely to the right side. This could be a good maneuver or not. We shall see. We shall see. It's all the question how much of a combat jump they could do. Again, it's a very short jump. Only 3 hexes. I should just read that way. Air leap, 3 hexes. So in general, we are fine where we are. Without an Overwatch, though, we can't really do much helping here. Don't give a helping hand to a turret or our engineers. But it is fine. We do have, of course, special operation, which will launch in the next turn. Next, stay where you are. Next unit, Lysander. You also have the Overwatch. I tend to forget that Binky does have an Overwatch now. Good for Binky. Well, good for Lysander specifically, but still. Next unit, defense. And third, let's see what the monsters do. Okay. So the combat jump is 1. So then they can get
operations available.
Close enough for a combat jump. So 1 action for the combat jump. All of them can still do a combat jump, which does stagger also. So that's air leap. Leap. High impact stagger. And of course it's only 1 single action. Can you open fire? Yes, you could, but you're way far behind there. Combat jump. They can do that. They can do it. Not gonna Overwatch here, to be honest. Get close enough and do an Overwatch. I don't think shooting them immediately would suffice, to be honest, considering the damage would not be that great. Again, unit rank plus 15% steady aim. Again, cover is killing us. Defense mode is killing us. Long range is killing us. A grenade is gonna be pretty much useless. Let's go on the Overwatch. We have the Blade Moss moving in towards Lysander, but we have a beautiful unit right here that can do something about that. 45% long range. Do I really need to get that close? What about the rockets? High impact can stagger, and of course Demolisher damages obstacles. It's not worth it. Just utilize your aircraft gun for this. Long range. We need, well, leave it as is. Open fire. Only one actually hit, which is kind of bad. Which is kind of bad. Engineers. What can you do? You can actually finish it off with a shotgun shell. Do it. Thank you very much.
Enemy annihilated.
Also, you will notice we have blood now, due to an amazing mod called More Boom. You will of course find in the description of this video. I've been utilizing that mod since the very beginning, so I'm pretty much happy with it. Again, long range, but I think it's time for us to open fire a little bit. Not a huge defense, well, sorry, not a huge damage, but still. Long range Overwatch. We need to get, like, the range is killing us. The range is killing, my man. We need better, more range if anything. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a good. Even with 4, again, defense mode they have, and 40% long range. Let's see. Let's see. I hope for the best. 45%. Excellent. One more ugly down. Now, the good thing about having a Binky, I could get from some sides and attack these bastards if need be. Let's go with Binky here. Open fire. Did not kill it. We did push the damnable thing a little bit. We did push it away a little bit. But still did not kill it. That's okay, Lysander. Anybody else? Nope. Enter. But we have operations, and which I tend to actually forget. We have again combat assist system, nanite support station, which can heal our units. Drone to assist the target unit. The drone purges any negative status effects and provides 2 shield while it's active. Reactive phase protection. Target ruins through reactive-based defense for 3 turns. Each time the unit takes damage, is teleported to random hex within 2 hexes of their original position. But I think the laser strike would be much more preferable. It's just a question on whom shall I utilize this. Well, let's use on this. Wrong thing. I'm pressing the left click instead of the right click. You gotta love the More Boom mod. It just does good stuff. Also, they are a little bit on fire, burning for 3, and they're getting damage with 5 fire, well, burning per turn, and it is 10% easier to hit. Excellent. Again, Overwatch is gonna help here. Oh, it's getting towards our men. I have no idea what happened there. Oh, again, my poor bastards, they move. Oh, airlip. 8 damage. Oh, they're dying slowly from the burning. My poor engineers. My poor engineers doing the best they can just to survive. Targeting calibration. Mechanical unit. Increase their accuracy by 30%. I could have done that since the very beginning, I guess. But still.
Unit lost.
That's fine. So it has attacked the actual turret because, again, they were in the overwatch of their own. Finish it off with my bad boys. Shotgun blast.
Enemy killed.
Excellent job. I had no idea what happened here. They went for my plated ghosts, and something happened. That one monster was just, it bugged out. No pun intended. Move in. Wrap it up, though. Lysander, if you will.
Enemy eliminated.
If you will.
They never stood a chance.
They truly never did. And our veteran units are now expert units. Our plated ghosts, all of them, gained a rank, and engineers have become novice. Beautiful. And that's done. That is done for this battle. What next comes is maybe go directly to Felspar's peaks or the Black Plains themselves with these units. Or just go for the Emerald Elysium Park. It is the closest after all, and there is a mission for it. Yeah, let's go, Lysander. Let's go for that. We have, of course, monstrosities. It would be beneficial to take this, but only as an expansion, of course, after the millions is ours. This massive town, this city that is, which we will have to take in the next turn, sadly. Orders required from one of our Vanguard. Beautiful assault bike. Cannot go across the border because it is a border with one of the Lysander's friends, though strangely enough I don't remember him. But it is a Lysander's friend, not yours, demon, not yours. Are there any doctrines that we might be able to utilize? No, but we do have again active 3 of them. If we don't need one of the more better doctrines, well, better if you will, the emissary is really not a bad one, to be honest. Not a bad one at all. So I'm coming back to this Age of Wonders thing. I've been playing Age of Wonders 3 again, and I'm very happy with it.
Objective completed.
Ravages of Time. We have gained and finished off the prosthetic replacements for the Paragon. We have gained a Paragon soldier just in time. We gained some beautiful relation with Paragon faction again. Influence and, of course, energy. We will take this reward, thank you. First and foremost, the movement of our colony. And found a Vanguard colony. Yes, again, it's a claimed sector by Jiang, that is Hoi Jiang, but fuck him. He has already taken the sea, the Vanishing Sea, by the way, so we will take something closer to his heart. Huey has at war with Sina. Excellent. I think Lysander will be very pleased by this occasion, by this happening. Excellent. I am also very happy with that, because this means it's easier for us to outmaneuver the clan of the Sina clan, or however it's really called. Who knows? Who cares? They are they're people that we do not like or want to know. Okay, bike, get close enough to port 6 to secure Tapper. What is the name of the bot? Tapples. Sorry, Lieutenant Jiang. Sorry. Also, a little bit problem with people. They're not that happy. -1. Upkeep, I think, is the one that's pretty much killing us here. But we could position one of our citizens towards happiness, and then a +4. Excellent. Again, the better they're happy, better for us. Of course, understandable, but still I would prefer if we can construct things even faster. We will need a little bit more research, production that is. So, we will be moving towards Staples, finishing off that mission for Lieutenant Jiang, the Yu Jiang, helping her out. While the force is nothing to write home about, we do have two commanders, Yu Jiang and Jonathan Vegas. They will deal with whatever is in Port 6, and from what I remember, they might be bots.
Incoming communication.
Greetings, Lysander, Gryphonheart. It is good to see you. It will please me to continue this room in more positive direction. What is the problem? Why are you talking with me? Can we negotiate about something? Do you want that? Offer defensive pact. I can do that. Do you want that? We can become a vassal. This here creates a fixed alliance with the other player, which only the Overlord can break. This will only work if neither player is already a vassal. Oh, interesting. The Overlord will gain an additional 10% energy and 10% research per turn based on the income of their vassal. I like it, but we will not become your vassal. We want offer defensive pact. Do I want? Yes. Yes, I would. Or not. I have to ask Lysander, honestly. Let's see what we want to do here. But again, Lysander does not like Syndicate in any way, shape, or form. So, Yu Jiang has been a-okay with us for now. We can give you maybe open borders if that's gonna mean anything. But of course, we have other options. We can trade energy, Cosmite, or even cities if you will. But we will not. Offer defensive pact. But again, I am not at war with anyone, and I want to see how this develops. We shall see. We shall think about it. The council will think about this. And of course, we will have to ask Lysander after all. And of course, you can see they are expanding and encroaching on a very dangerous thing, a molten earth arsenal. But you, my dear Syndicate agent, will explore for me. Of course, going over the mountains is not an easy task. My owl needs a little bit confirmation of what the hell is happening. Where I will tell you. I need you to expand and move towards the direction which suits us the most in finding what the hell is going on the bottom south of the planet. Go beyond the Ruby Elysium Park. And never forget our little worker bee. She cannot go past because of course, the domain of Sinal, House Timur. I do not want to encroach upon her position yet. Yet, I say. If she demands war from us, though, war she will have. Lysander, explore the Emerald Elysium Park, he will. Investigate. Or just enter. We can fight these inhabitants, only the army standing on top of the trunk can enter. Adjacent army will not participate in the battle. Or we can just investigate the mirror. What happens in the Elysium Park stays in the Elysium Parks. This is guaranteed by our surveillance exemption status. Elysium Parks brochure. And I love these little details. Posters and all that. I love it. We can enter and fight this battle. Let's first investigate it and see what happens. Emma 3. Stay away! Repulsive creeps. Didn't you already do enough damage to us the last time? Roy 2. There, sister. Don't cry. It's not these humans' fault. They are slaves to their instincts, just as we are to our programming. Stick to your programming. We like to be used. Lysander Gryphonheart. Calm yourselves, androids. We have nothing in common with the people who damage you. We just want to talk. Emma 3. Then why are you wearing their uniforms? Also, it is rude to call us androids, human. We have names. Very well, Emma 3. We are wearing Vanguard uniforms. Not every Vanguard is the same. We have rules. Sometimes people violate these rules. From what I can see, you're a victim. By telling me what happened, I will find and punish the ones responsible. Emma 3. We were singing, dancing. Officers in uniform joined us. Pleasure profile sensors indicate complete job satisfaction. Suddenly, 3 officers drew guns. There were blasts, and that, and so much pleasure lost, broken, all paradigms ruptured. If you want to know more, talk to Laura too. You should be able to find her in one of the other parks. And that's what we found. But we will have to clear up what's inside there. While we gained another clue, let's see what's inside the Elysium Emerald Park. This sector has been claimed. Capturing causes commanders to gain a Casus Belli against you, making it easier for them to declare war on you. They have claimed. Well, I just want to explore. Interesting. I mean, these are completely new things to Age of Wonders. So, yes. You know, like, I want to see what's inside the structure. Can I, please? Okay. High risk battle. Emma 3 bots. Paragon heavy soldiers. And Paragon Techno Prophet. Okay. Well, a little bit of problem. Those are specifically Paragon units, so we will not be fighting them. We will not be clearing the Emerald Elysium Park at the moment, and of course we wouldn't be able to as they have units beyond our measure. Lysander, what do you want to do? Clean up the rest of the little bastards around? Find what the hell is happening more or what? We are too far to help the agent and kill those Syndicate troopers. Way too far. That's gonna be a little bit problematic. That is gonna be a little bit problematic. We could give our engineers a nanite injector. Mod. Steam fueled. Hardy. Revitalized. I like that one. We'll do that for now for this turn. Stay where you are. We'll see what we can do down the line. Or now we'll wait. We will wait. I need my engineer back in ready. He needs a little bit of heal. He needs a way to heal himself. I cannot risk losing an engineer, and not especially not at the beginning, as slowly our people are actually waking from the cryo baths. And we are just gaining a second colony. That tends to be an issue a little bit, to be honest. We can make more units, of course, just regular Vanguard troopers, sustained trooper, or ghosts themselves, or plated ghosts even. What do we have to build? Let's do this. I prefer this. Repeater defense turrets, combat simulation center, energy sector upgrades. Do we have any energy sector? Yes, the Lost Virtue Ashlands. Botanical Gardens. Colonies. The colony gains 2 happiness slots and plus 6 happiness income. First, the energy sector. Produce the upgrade for the Lost Virtue Ashlands. You already get the upgrade for the Savage Wall. Stay where you are, Lysander. Go into camping, guard, or whatever. And the turn, let's see what happens. Okay, nuclear wasteland under Syndicate control. Paragon units moving around. We have achievement builder. Completed the builder.
Empire task completed.
See now how Timur completed this task as a pioneer on Route 15. They gain 1 colonist. Not the greatest reward, to be honest, but still, it is a valuable one. The colony that we have built is just the beginning, the first step on the road to our mighty empire. Our focus should be on construction and growth. The colonies we build now are the bedrock of our future. With the builder, by employing, this is again a doctrine, by employing specialist teams of architects, we can build much faster than normally. There you go, again what I wanted. Colony structures require 20% less production to build. Excellent. But again, it's a doctrine that at the moment we cannot utilize. Empire task, we have unlocked the economist. Build a sector specialization and upgrade the sector to level 2. Sitwall founded.
Established.
Sitwall is our new colony, but it will not be named so. Change colony. Hum 4. Heroes of Might and Magic 4. My favorite Heroes game of all time. Next thing, Hugh probably complimented you.
Incoming communication.
How nice of you, Hugh Jiang. You have been an interesting person. For now, you want to have fun and be at peace. But interesting that you chose war against Sina of House Timur. Very interesting. Pronouncement. I will compliment you. We have 101 influence. Send a general compliment. Or compliment Hugh Jiang about Hugh Jiang has the highest capability. This will compliment Hugh Jiang for something they have done or achieved. This will only affect the message they receive. The effects will not differ from sending a general compliment. Just a general compliment, yes. Your message came as a pleasant surprise. You should know my people regard you with much respect. Considering that they are a Vanguard faction, I want to keep Vanguards united after so many wars, it would seem, between the factions. I want to know more what happened.
Incoming communication.
And I want to keep these people alive in the name of the Gryphonheart dynasty. You are at the top now, but can you maintain your current stature? We have neutral at the moment. Modifiers, accepted race relation. Positive first contact, 9 turns left. Was complimented for 9 turns. I am happy with that also, Michael Valentine, friend of Lysander Gryphonheart. Subjugation Ordinance.
Though primitive, blades have always been lethal, especially striking a foe flying at supersonic speed. Orindra Reaver, Syndicate Assassin.
And with this, we gain a mod. A flechette, ammunition, and shredder bomb. Let's see the new research, the Echo Walker program. Now again, this is a research to the race, the laser and firearms, which are the specific, again, much with the Vanguards themselves, and Void Tech, which is specific secret technology, like as I said previously, a class in Age of Wonders series. And with this we will gain an Echo Walker, specific unit for the Void Tech. And the great thing about this is, as you can see, the design of them. Now, since Age of Wonders 3, they have done that each design for whatever race you play is different for the specific technology, or should I say class, right? So they will look a little bit different. Our Echo Walkers look completely different compared to Dvar Echo Walkers, which actually have massive sledgehammers. They are a very small stature, understandable, and where type look like they have gas masks or something, very again akin to Dvar. And we'll be gaining, of course, Void Blades. We will go with this. Research. Echo Walker program. Food development of 1.
Food is a governing tool. Just as fuel is essential to power a machine, food is the ruling principle of happy, strong, and productive colonists. Tony Rubio Strong, Manpower and Machine Motivational Consulting.
And of course we gain finally food development 1 colony upgrade. Gives +1 level to all food sectors, raising the sector level of a sector will increase dependence of sector exploitations and sector specialization in that sector. And of course we gain sector upgrades, which again -10 food needed to gain a new colonist, which is great. Faster gaining of colonists. And a sector upgrade export center. Food sharing tax reduced to 30% in this colony. Interesting. Again, very much interesting things to take. Also a very different take on Age of Wonder series is the Planetfall. It's very Civ-like, if you will, which I really never like to utilize that, because Age of Wonder is Age of Wonders for itself, to be honest. I mean, it became Age of Wonders, from what I know, became more like a clone or inspiration on Masters of Magic game, if I'm not mistaken. So again, it was very different. I mean, it's supposed to be like the same, but became its own thing. And here again, it kind of encompasses a lot of stuff from many games, I guess, kind of inspired by many games. But again, I like to say Age of Wonders is its own thing. Inspiration, of course, is never a bad thing. We have the aquatic deployment, which I have no need for, to be honest. Society, what can we go for next? Doctrine, operation, or economy? Operations? We have enough, to be honest, in terms of doctrines. Quantum gain, echo protocols. Interesting. Doctrine, operation, echo protocols. Void tech allows for the capability of creating limited echo copies of people that can perform actual tasks, increasing colony resource output. All colonies, food, energy, production, and research slots produce +1 of their respective resource per colonist working on it. And preventive surveillance. Void technology can be applied to sensors, boosting the range and allowing them to read the dimensional signature of entities. Scout units and colonies get +2 sensor and vision range. Non-scout units gain +1 sensor and vision range. I like it. Though again, research development, maybe it's better to finish them all. Like production itself. For the sector upgrades. If we want to focus on sometimes on, of course, I mean, I will be at some point. Let me see the next sectors. Most of these sectors are really like maybe this like the port 6 I want to take and get that specific production going for it, right? We have a production sector that is, of course, a savage wall. We have the energy sector. We have no food sector of any kind that will give us kind of a more production going for us. This could be a food sector if we move on. Our, of course, Emerald Elysium Park would also be the thing. But about the Emerald Elysium Park, I think I would need to position... Well, can I even expand? Sorry, can I even expand, considering that I cannot clear the Emerald Elysium Park itself due to Paragon units? An interesting thing to think about, to be honest. Well, beyond that, let's move towards Port 6, will Commander Vegas join up with the bike unit, and we'll have to wait for our next turn to go to Port 6 and save Tapples. Movement from my would-be spy, and of course Kilnix. We can see the Syndicate base. Avoid it completely if you can. If not, well, movement for my worker bee. The only thing I can do with you, to be honest, the only thing is go completely down the South Pole of the planet and just search anything and find something of interest. The owl sends you near the Ruby Elysium Park. Go for the morning peaks if need be. And avoid, of course, Michael Valentine and his units. Samuel Mendez. A hero. Wojtek. He has a tactical repair rig. Okay. A lot of units, by the way. Tempered purifiers. Some pugs. Dual edge trooper. What are you? They come with purification field. And those flechette rounds. And what about these tempered purifiers? Look at these bad boys. They look so cool. Also with purification field. So many interesting units to see and play with. Society research. So what have we chosen? To go for research or quantum gain? As I wanted for production, to increase the production, I will go for that. Because at the moment I don't actually have a production boost for any of the sectors actually that is the Savage Wall. If I'm not mistaken, right? We don't actually have a production boost for that sector. Well, we do actually have an upgrade. But the production boost of that upgrade or something. So, Home 4, the new colony. Already 2 colonists there. Thank you very much. And we have a lot of stuff around us. We do Peregrine, some Cosmite coming in. And of course, a milestone charge station. Production. What shall we produce? We are close not to any of the enemies, so I'm fine with that. First and foremost, anything that can help us out in getting more people. Maybe, eh? Only one central structure can be built. We went with science, if I'm not mistaken, in Paladra. Let me see. That's not it. That's... no, not that. This. Recreational. Central reactor core. Yes. The energy. Okay. We did not go for research. We went with energy specialization, so to speak. For that. For Paladra. Replicator factory. Boosts capabilities for our production. And considering we have 2 Paragon Ink Repair Station, I think that boost for production would be much preferable here. Do it. So, Central Replicator Factory. A miniature factory provides a boost to newly settled colony's production capability. Provides plus 15 production. Go for it. And turn. You can see Michael Valentine moving. Oh boy, they are chasing us. They're chasing actually the owl. And if we can lure these bastards, if we can lure them, that would be a beautiful thing. Across the mountains, my dear owl, across the mountains. Paragon faction demand. Paragon faction demand, what the hell? Cosmite is of finite quantity, a rarity even for Paragon. To keep good relation with us, we request a tribute. Oh. We can do a quest for them, or give them 14 Cosmite. I will give you this. You have been fine with me and I'm okay with you. Paladra produce energy sector upgrade.
Production ready.
Excellent. The next thing is, of course, to end the video. I wish the very best. Next time, more love, more drugs, and as always, more ever so amazing Age of Wonders Planetfall.